Almost there.
Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Harry Hewlett. This Dallas Songwriters Association. It's our weekly DSA Virtual Global Songwriter Showcase. We go in 12 to 2. That's our summer hours. Ordinarily, we do 12 to 3 throughout the year, but summer hours is 12 to 2. We've got 4 30-minute acts lined up for you today. We're going to have, at 12 o'clock, first off will be Rio King, and then we'll have Don Wall at 12:30, and then at 1 o'clock, T.K. Brown. You don't want to miss her. And 1:30, Stephen Houpt. And I'm going to introduce you to our first act here, Rio King. I can find him here. He's just sitting there just ready to go. Now, Rio King, he's from up there in Wichita Falls. He has worked both sides of the river, let me tell you. And he's got a song that's got that in there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give him the whole spotlight here.
Okay.
Rio.
Thanks, Harry. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks.
Good.
Glad to be here again.
Good.
This is a treat. Always a pleasure.
Well, you got 30 minutes here to wow him. We've probably got 1,000 people out there watching already, so
All right.
don't
All
get
you
nervous.
folks in Video land.
Play us some songs.
All right. This first song is, I'm going to do some songs from my first CD for a while here. And this first one is, any of you lived enough years like I have, you realize that you look back on memories and you start to recognize in the present time when there's a memory forming. Yeah, because this is going to be memorable because you've seen this stuff before. And so anyway, this song is called I Know a Memory. Deep elm blues, hardwood floors, down at Sons of Herman Hall. Long tall legs and a laughing face, she was dancing the Marcia Ball. And I knew I'd remember that view. I know a memory when I see one, picture perfect and clear. I recognize that before my eyes is a vision I'll see for years. I know a memory when I see one, time has told me somehow. Standing there watching her walking my way, I'm staring at a memory now. Campfire guitars softly play on a Brazos River night. Under stars I watch her lie, glowing in the full moonlight. And I knew I'd remember that view. I know a memory when I see one, picture perfect and clear. I recognize that before my eyes is a vision I'll see for years. I know a memory when I see one, time has told me somehow. Lying there watching her looking my way, I'm staring at a memory now. Little country church filled with friends, and the music started to play. I looked up and she walked in, taking my breath away. And I knew I'd remember that view. I know a memory when I see one, picture perfect and clear. I recognize that before my eyes is a vision I'll see for years. I know a memory when I see one, time has told me somehow. standing there watching her walking my way. I'm staring at a memory now, staring at a memory now, staring at a memory. I know a memory when I see one. Yeah, I know those memories. Yep, that's all of that's true, by the way. That was in the early years of my first trip with my beautiful wife. Now this next song, Harry mentioned, I'm Dallas area after teen years, and then
I told you
went
there's a
up
bunch
to
of
Lubbock
people out there.
for go to school, start a family, play in a band, blah blah blah. And I heard a phrase called hide and watch, and I hadn't run across that in the suburbs of Dallas. And so I was captured by that phrase. I like it, so I wrote this song called Hide and Watch. When I was a little shaver, Mama didn't need no switch. If I wasn't on my best behavior, Mama promised this: hide and watch. Yeah, I'm gonna come and get you, hide and watch. Gonna catch you, you betcha. You can run, but you can't hide. I'm gonna take away your pony ride. Hide and watch. Yeah, hide and watch. Dad just smiled when I was 16 and he handed me the pickup key. Said, son, take care of this machine or you're gonna hear from me. Hide and watch. Yeah, I'm gonna come and get you, hide and watch. Gonna catch you, you betcha. You can run, but you can't hide. I'm gonna take away your ride. Hide and watch. Yeah, hide and watch. Now I can't forget the night we met, working to steal a kiss. You kept playing so hard to get, and I promised this: hide and watch. Yeah, I'm gonna come and get you, hide and watch. Gonna catch you, you betcha. You can run, but you can't hide. I'm gonna take your heart for a ride. Hide and watch. Hide and watch. Now we got a child that we adore, a sweet all-American miss. And when all the boys come to our front door, I promise this: hide and watch. Yeah, gonna come and get you, hide and watch. Gonna catch you, you betcha. You can run, but you can't hide. And if I find out she cried, hide and watch. Gonna come and get you, hide and watch. Gonna catch you, you betcha, hide and watch. Yeah, hide and watch. These are some of the songs I don't play very much. Yeah, they're still my favorites. I just dug them out from the deep dive into the catalog. This next song is it seems to be pretty popular in Canada and in South America, and so it's called Playa del Carmen. Hold on a sec. Yeah. I wasn't looking for romance, but you just knocked me out. Then after just one dance, I started thinking about walking on the beaches, arm in arm on a fiery night down in Playa del Carmen. Yeah, Mexico's hot, that's what I hear. With a classy lady drinking Chardonnay wine and me a tequila, we could have a good time, oh yeah. The opportunity's here. You said I like the way you talk, and I like your cut of clothes. Then after that kiss in the parking lot, I said, would you like to go walking on the beaches, arm in arm on a fiery night down in Playa del Carmen? Yeah, Mexico's hot this time of year, with a classy lady drinking Chardonnay wine and me a tequila. We could have a good time, oh yeah. The possibilities here. We walk for hours under the Caribbean sun, smelling hibiscus flowers and planning on a night of fun. Just lying on the beaches in my arms on a fiery night down in Playa del Carmen. Yeah, Mexico's hot any time of year, with a classy lady drinking Chardonnay wine and me a tequila with a salt and lime. Oh yeah, I could die right here. Sad to say, the fire dimmed and we both went our ways, but long ago we parted friends, but time will never erase. Yeah, lying on the beaches in my arms on those fiery nights down in Playa del Carmen. Yeah, I drift back every time I hear a classy lady order Chardonnay wine like a margarita. It's frozen in time, oh yeah. That was a hell of a year. Oh yeah. Adios, my dear. Yeah, adios, baby. Yes, well, and this is, we're in the middle of July right now, so this is my summertime tubing down the river song. It's one of my favorites. Light little ditty called Turtle Bait. A turtle bait on the July River, I'm just turtle bait. Call me up and I deliver. There ain't no snapper that'll hesitate to get a little nibble of my turtle bait, simmering in that summer sun, just lying, frying till I'm done. Turn me over like a tater cake, serve on an inner tube, and that's what makes turtle bait on the July River. I'm just turtle bait. Call me up and I deliver. There ain't no snapper that'll hesitate to get a little nibble of my turtle bait. Almanac says that the moon is right for nobody catching us fishing tonight. I got an inner tube built for two. You make the sandwiches and I'll make you turtle bait on the July River. I'm turtle bait. Call me up and I deliver. There ain't no snapper that'll hesitate to get a little nibble of my turtle bait. Turtle bait, oh lordy, oh da-dum, turtle bait. Come on, join me on the river. There ain't no snapper that'll hesitate to get a little nibble of my turtle bait. Almanac says that the moon is right. There ain't nobody catching us fishing tonight. I got an inner tube built for two, and you make the sandwiches and I'll make you. We'll be turtle bait on the July River, just turtle bait. Call me up and I deliver. There ain't no snapper that'll hesitate to get a little nibble of my turtle bait. Yeah, lazy float down the river. Turtle bait. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm going to switch over here and to my songs on the new album I just released this last year, right in the middle of the pandemic, and so I'm glad to get any chance to play these out. This one is, my wife helped me co-write this song. She had the hook line, and so she and I wrote this song together, and I put it in the male voice. It's called "I Never Cried." I never cried for a woman that was still alive. Yeah, but when you left, it tore me up inside. I was telling myself, you just ain't right, but I lied, 'cause I never cried for a woman like I am tonight. Yeah, I'm just another woman like the ones before. So whose heart is that bleeding on the floor? Well, it dawned on me long about midnight that some ain't right, 'cause I never cried for a woman like I am tonight. A man don't cry, it ain't my way. I just lock it on up and wait for the light of day. Well, I never tried for a woman that was so alive. You made me look for a better man inside. I'm telling my friends I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna try for the love of that woman I'm crying for tonight. Yes, I never cried for a woman that was still alive. But when you left, it tore me up inside. I was fooling myself, you were right all along. 'Cause I never cried for a woman like I am tonight. No, I never cried for a woman like I am tonight. Hope you're missing this fool of a man tonight. Yeah, no, I never cried. Yeah, man don't cry. Yeah, we see about that. This next one is also one of my favorites. It's just a minute here. It's called any of you folks that are in the what's called the sandwich generation, where you still got kids and you may still have grandfolks in the house. This song is called "That Window Closes Fast." That window closes way too fast. Opens opportunity and then it's past. Be grateful for the moment. Enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. A tickle on the chin, got a sweet baby laugh. I still grin at that old photograph. How long has it been now? A decade and a half. Boy, that window closes fast. 17 and think they're grown, eager for the great unknown. They leave you here alone. That window closes way too fast, opens for the children and then it's past. Be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. My voice cracked a little, she cried when I asked. We found each other late and a love that'll last. But sometimes life kicks your dreams on past, and that window closes fast. Doctor, we've got hills to climb and roads to ride and trails to find. Don't cut short our time. That window closes way too fast, opens for the lovers, so before it's past, be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. That window closes way too fast. Grandma's eyes are cloudy like the memories of her past. Her feet can catch the rhythm, and she ain't danced her last, but that window's closing fast. Dizzy Dorsey, Duke and Glenn, Bob Wills joining in, they swing her back again. That window's closing way too fast, opens for a heartbeat and then it's past. Be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. Be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. Yeah, folks, be grateful, 'cause that window closes. We're doing good on time, right on schedule here. I mentioned when I grew up my teen years in Dallas, then went to school out in Lubbock, and like I said, raised a family, played in a band, and got some book learning. And while I was out there in 1970, a tornado hit Lubbock, and this last year was the 50th anniversary of that tornado. It touched down about 6 blocks from us. We had all the high winds and the rain and the hail, but we didn't get that vicious tornado, and it went right through the heart of downtown Lubbock. There's a 20-story building down there at the time. It was the tallest building in town, and it was called the Great Plains Life Building. It was an insurance company, and the tornado hit it, and it twisted the building. Spoiler alert, it's still standing, and so they didn't know what to do with it for many years. And instead of tearing it down, after about 10 years, they decided it was not going to fall down, so they started occupying it after the engineers cleared it and stuff. So this song is in dedication to the resiliency of the folks out there on the South Plains, and it's a hard scrabbling life. This song is called Big Winds on the Caprock, subtitled Great Plains Life. Big winds on the Caprock, deadly as stories tell. Winter they howl from Manitoba, summer they rise from hell. 11th day in the month of May, it was 1970 when Lubbock town was closing down and a killer came roaring in. The night turned green and evil, then exploded into black. Hammer and hail and rain like a hurricane lit by lightning cracks. It ripped into the city and it gutted like a buffalo knife and plunged into the heart without pity, then twisted it that night when it tore into the Great Plains life. Great Plains life building 20 stories tall, the backbone of the Panhandle. Did it fall? Did it fall? Well, we couldn't tell what had happened until the light of dawn. Guadalupe neighborhood flattened and the country club homes were gone. But one lone landmark was the only one we could see. Horizon twisted from the ground, destruction and debris. Tougher than Coronado, stronger than a buffalo knife, standing tall on the Llano Estacado. It was the Great Plains life, a symbol of the Great Plains life. For the rancher on the Colorado, or the dryland farmer and a wife, surviving on the Llano Estacado. Yeah, it's a hard scrabbling life, but that's the Great Plains life. Big winds on the Caprock, deadly as stories tell.
All right. You got time for one more?
One more it is. So, this is, any of y'all have traveled out there in the south, throughout the Southwest, you run across the signs that say last gas station for 80 miles or last rest stop for 120 miles. This song was born out of that had that idea out there, and it's called The Last Chance to Dance in Texas. Rambling around on the back roads, out on the Texas state line, drove up on a weathered old beer joint with a faded hand-painted sign that read, "Last chance to dance in Texas." See the fiddler play the bandera waltz, hear the big record star playing guitar, singing of love won and lost. Don't miss his solid gold record. It's hanging right there on the wall at the Last Chance to Dance in Texas, at the Last Chance Dance Hall. So I stepped in the dim, empty bar room and I asked the old man for a beer. I said, "If you don't mind me asking, tell me, how did you wind up out here?" He said, "The last dance we played in Texas, my wife sang the I've Had It waltz. Said, take your guitar, you big record star, you booze and your fame and get lost." I begged her forgive my poor record. She said, "It's a borderline call. It's your last chance dance in Texas, at the Last Chance Dance Hall." So 20 odd years in the bottle, they died in this parking lot. We stayed and we played till we paid for the place, and now it's all that we've got. It's our last chance dance in Texas, where the fiddler plays the bandera waltz, and the son of the star plays a red-hot guitar, and the daughter-in-law is the boss. Somewhere there's a tarnished gold record. I think it's in the last women's stall, at the last chance to dance in Texas, at the last chance dance hall. So truck it on out to the stage line and order up a Lone Star beer. Ask the first pretty lady, would you dance with a cowboy, my dear? It's the last chance to dance in Texas, where the fiddler plays the bandera waltz, and the young record star plays a red-hot guitar, and you two-step till your troubles get lost. In a booth in the back, the old couple smile every time they recall their last chance dance in Texas, at the last chance dance hall. It's the last chance to dance in Texas, at the last chance dance hall. Thank y'all, thank you. My name's Rio King, and I really enjoy playing for you folks. Harry, turn it over to you, Hoss. Good going.
Did you hear him start clapping there right at last before you finished that song?
I know.
There was
time.
There was an old couple got up and they was dancing down the aisle. If that's who that's clapping for, they was dancing.
I see. Well, tip a hat to the old folks.
Yeah, well, great job, Rio. That's Rio King, folks, and he'll be back one of these days. And
yep.
Good set, Rio.
Thank you, Harry. Look forward to it.
Okay. Remove spotlight. Okay, now, folks, we've got a real treat here. We got a retired newsman and television anchor and all that kind of stuff from over in Fort Worth, Arlington, that area there. Don Wall, there he is. You might recognize him. But he's a songwriter now, and he belongs to the Dallas Songwriter Association. And he's also a fisherman. He caught about half those fish in that picture behind him there.
I caught a few of those. That's right. You and I did. Harry, you got the first one.
Yeah, but mine was a shark, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't have my bait all the way down, I think. I think it was down there, several feet off the bottom.
Absolutely.
Anyway, what you got for us today, Don?
Actually, I've got a new song, brand new song called Fishing on the Gulf, or Guff, which is related to that great fishing trip that we had down at Port Aransas with the Dallas Songwriters Association. So here it is. Fishing trip was choppy, and the wild dogs were cocky. We gone fishing on the Gulf of Mexico. My girlfriend lived in Nederland. She sounds like Janis Joplin, and she says, Guff, well, that's good enough for me, you know. Red snapper, cold beer, picking at the barbecue. Loving Port Aransas, and baby, I'm loving you. Good vibes, good times, respecting the Texas dunes. Fishing on the Gulf and hanging on the beach with you. Comenes boys made huevos, on la estufa, on la playa. Tuvimos sombra, cerveza, música tejanos, todo el día. Joe brought brisket and hot licks, and we all played our big hits and drank whiskey on the beach with the bonfire burning all night long. Red snapper, cold beer, picking at the barbecue. Loving Port Aransas, and baby, I'm loving you. Good vibes, Good times, respecting the Texas dunes, fishing on the Gulf and hanging on the beach with you. Mexican and Anglo get along just fine. Good old Texas boys in the Gulf moonlight, staring at the fire, sharing desires, feeling the tease of the restless sea. Cold snapper, red snapper, cold beer, picking at the barbecue. Loving Port Aransas, and baby, I'm loving you. Good vibes, good times, respecting the Texas dunes, hanging on the beach and pressing on the Gulf with you. The fishing trip was choppy, the wild dogs were cocky. We gone fishing on the Gulf of Mexico. Thank you very much. So,
Do you want to hear the applause?
oh, we
Here
all
we
want to
go.
hear applause.
I was, there we go.
Beautiful. That's amazing. Okay. So there's some of those Texas dunes there behind me. And that makes me think of another place that has dunes, which is closer to where I was born and where I come from, and that's Cape Cod. So here's a song called Cape Cod. Lying together in tall grass, sun bubbling our desire. In the estuary life is exploding, a man and a woman flowing, sharing the earth, spinning beneath them. Quietly roasting carrots and apples, an evening fire between two Indians, feet rubbing the other's feet, soft wet pine needles beneath, silhouettes in the seaside moonlight. Another day on old Cape Cod, where the sun and the sea look good on you and me. Walking hand in hand through the dunes, shouting we can in the wind, churning up a bending pile of sand. A sunset is at hand, holding tight out of breath on this Cape Cod mountain. Watching a peach-colored sun slipping under the sea's green blanket, color drifts to breathe by, the pilgrim's tower against the sky, heaving time to the wind and the ocean. Another day on old Cape Cod, where the sun and the sea feel good on you and me. When the clouds roll in, we hunker down. When the tent caves in, we hold each other on the ground. When daylight comes, we stumble into town. You're shaking in this drizzle, this love of ours won't fizzle, and we'll wander over coffee what our destiny will be in a world where everything changes. Folding into each other like a perfectly written letter, lightly touching and sensitive. It is with you I want to live, to love today and forever. Another day on old Cape Cod, the sun and the sea feel good on you and me. Whoa. Can't let that flag drop. Okay, here's another tune about kind of hitting the road, and it's got a little ocean beach side in it, which is something I've been working on. It's an offshoot of yacht rock, which I call ocean folk. It's kind of an acoustic, less expensive version of yacht rock. Comes a time to put sand under my feet, when the days start feeling same old. After all, I know life is sweet when I just get up and go. Holding on, looking back, it's a good time to get off that fast track. You'll never reach your quest all alone. Take a walk, don't look back, take the slow road. I met an old man standing on the beach, said you left a girl back home. You want your freedom, don't push her out of reach. Can't you feel her glow? Holding on, looking back, it's a good time to get off that fast track. You'll never reach your quest all alone. Take a walk, don't look back, take the slow road. Softness when you hold her tight, angels' tears and morning light. Jukebox up on the road. Show some kindness, treat her right, take her with you, it's alright. There's room for two for the road. Holding on, looking back, it's a good time to get off that fast track. You'll never reach your quest all alone. Take a walk, don't look back, take the slow road. Comes a time to go this way or that, and you've got a heavy load. Choose the pathway more bumpy than flat, the road not taken, I'm told. Holding on, looking back, it's a good time to get off that fast track. You'll never reach your quest all alone. Take a walk, don't look back, take the slow road. Then the old man said, I gotta go. Ho, take a walk, don't look back, take the slow road. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Let me just... Really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. So here's the song about an imaginary mermaid hippie chick whose name is Marie. She lived by the sea. Her name was Marie, with her shells and her honey blonde hair, and her eyes were azure as the sky and the lure of the oceans of my Marie. Freedom, she said, will get in your head, and the breeze will blow soft and sure, and the look in her eyes far away as the skies of the birds flying over the sea. Oh, Marie, wild and free, I never put a hold on you, never put a hold on me. Well, she left me, she did, to live off the grid with her bells and her salty air. And I'd give all I got to go back to the spot for one moment. Marie was right there. Oh, Marie, wild and free, I never put a hold on you, you never put a hold on me. Oh, Marie, wild and free, I never put a hold on you, you never put a hold on me. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, my girlfriend and Kimberly and I have been doing a lot of traveling for the entire last year, all through COVID. And we visited, I think we've counted like 41 states, and we have a few more to go. So anyway, here's a song that kind of came out of that. It's called Love in a Sleeping Bag. Put your hand in mine, gonna wanna walk to the moon. We'll look for a sign, don't wanna get there too soon. We'll go on together to a galaxy beyond forever. We found love in a sleeping bag, perfectly, cosmically, love in a sleeping bag. Starry, starry night, we found love in a sleeping bag, love between you and me. Baby, you're the one, frisky, wild, and free. So much joy and fun, an angel in front of me. We'll go on together to a galaxy beyond forever. We found love in a sleeping bag, perfectly, cosmically, love in a sleeping bag. Starry, starry night, we found love in a sleeping bag, love between you and me. In the woods with the bears, by that pond over there, in the wetness of night, with the deer at first light, I sing my song to you. We'll go on together to a galaxy beyond forever. We found love in a sleeping bag, perfectly, cosmically, love in a sleeping bag. Starry, starry nights, we found love in a sleeping bag, love between you and me. We'll share our desires in our tent a little later, and put another log on the fire and play to your allure. We'll go on together to a galaxy beyond forever. We found love in a sleeping bag, perfectly cosmically love in a sleeping bag. Starry, starry night, we found love in a sleeping bag, love between you and me.
Hey, Don.
Yes, sir.
That may be some kind of a Guinness Book of World Records, making love in a sleeping bag in every state of the union.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that?
No, that's the first time I thought about a Guinness Book
I
of
bet
Records.
no one's ever done that. How many states you got to go now?
9.
9? Okay.
A mere 9.
All right.
So even if we go to stay at a hotel in Hawaii, we'll have to bring a sleeping bag. I
Take
guess.
that sleeping bag, yeah. And of course, you got to have pictures to prove all that.
I have
but-
pictures of most of the tent locations.
Okay, that'll work. Okay.
That'll work. Yeah.
Pardon me for interrupting, but that is
No,
the thought,
that's a
right?
good one. I like that. That's pretty good.
Okay.
She swings through the door, couldn't look hotter. I'm back against a bar, sipping bourbon, no water. She glides across the floor, heads are turning there. Love look beside me, sis was kissing my ear, and you know she likes spending time with me. And I know I'm a lucky man, 'cause she takes away my pain, my blues, my misery. As you can see, she got curly red hair, big blue eyes, sparkle like an angel under Carolina sky. She knows me and she loves me and she's my best friend, always there to save me from a load I'm bitter in. And you know she likes spending time with me. I know I'm a lucky man, 'cause she takes away my pain, my blues, my misery. Well, I look to the left and I turn to the right. Everybody jealous, her pants are nice and tight. The girls are filled with envy, boys all wanna be hanging with the woman, leaning on me. And you know she likes spending time with me. And I know I'm a lucky man, 'cause she takes away my pain, my blues, my misery. Takes away my pain, my blues, my misery. She takes away my pain, my blues. She takes away my blues. She takes away my pain, my blues. She's a girl for me, definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Got about 6 minutes.
6 minutes, maybe I can get 2 songs in. Okay, let's see here. How about this one? This one is It's a song about a good old boy who's doing great at the office, not so good at home. Well, the day is done, it's time to party. Day is done, it's time to go home. Everybody's happy 'cause we're making money. Day is done, it's time to go home. Go home now, I don't wanna go home. Go home now, day is done, it's time to go home. I don't wanna go. Well, you ought to go. It's time to go home. Well, it's not that I don't love my family. Day's done. It's time to go home. It's just my woman. She don't love me. Day's done. It's time to go home. Go home now. I don't wanna go home. Go home now, day is done, it's time to go home. I don't wanna go, well you ought to go. It's time to go home. She don't care if I stay out all night. When I go home, we'll end up in a fight, my friend. So let's stay out a little longer, catch some drinks and test the waters. Let's go to Stilettos tonight. I wake up on the neighbor's lawn, first light. Well, the day's done, it's time to party. Day's done, it's time to go home. Everybody's happy 'cause we're making money. Day's done, it's time to go home. Go home now, I don't wanna go home. Go home now, day is done, it's time to go home. I don't wanna go. Well, you ought to go. It's time to go home. Thank you. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Do a quick one.
I got one more.
Okay.
Here's another new one. I have a hard time telling you I love you. And it's not that I don't, because I do. It's just so easy to say those words, love you. And I hate that worn out phrase, me too. So if I really love you, maybe I should tell you. Sing it from the heart. You're my one and only. I love the way you love me. I'm in love with me and you. No fear, no jealousy, no meanness, no grieving, no pain, no regrets. We've both seen our share of pain and heartache. We love the bliss, not the bitterness. So if I really love you, maybe I should tell you. Sing it from the heart. You're my one and only. I love the way you love me. I'm in love with me and you. Loving is one thing, in love is another. We love our time together, it could last forever. If you're in love with me and I'm in love with you. So if I really love you, maybe I should tell you. Sing it from the heart. You're my one and only. I love the way you love me. I'm in love with me and you. You're in love with me and you. We're in love with me and you. It's true. Thank you very
All
much.
right, folks. Don Wall. Don, that's a great set. Love those new songs, too.
Thanks so much, Harry. Pleasure to be here.
Okay, well, thank you for coming. We'll be sure to get you back as soon as we can. So have a good rest of the weekend. Appreciate it, Don.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay, folks, we got a real treat now. We've got a young rising star from Gun Barrel City. She's going to be a hit one of these days, I know just for sure. I want y'all to meet TK Brown. She's playing all over town and doing a great job. TK, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Can't wait to hear you sing. You got any new songs for us today?
I've got one new one I'm going to play here at the end.
Okay.
I'm really excited about it.
Okay. Well, let's hear it.
All right. I'm going to play a little song.
Do you have, wait a minute. It sounds like you might not have your original sound on. Are you on what are you on, iPad?
Yeah.
There's 3 dots up in the upper right hand corner. You can it's a settings, and it'll give you an option there to enable original sound.
It shows that it's on.
It's on. What does it say? It's on. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, my mistake. Okie dokie.
All right, cool.
We're ready.
All right. When you catch his eye in a crowded room, sparks fly when he talks to you. He draws you in and you think it's fate. That's the part of love that I hate. Long summer nights on a porch swing. He even jokes about a ring. You hope someday you're gonna take his name. And that's the part of love that I hate. You think you're gonna make it, finally he's the one. Then he takes your world and breaks it, and just like that he's gone. He'll leave you there to take the blame. And that's the part of love that I hate. Finally at the point of moving on, and the numbers I know are lighting up my phone, and my heart falls for the same old games. And that's the part of love that I hate. 'Cause you think you're gonna make it, finally he's the one. Then he takes your world and breaks it, and just like that he's gone. He'll leave you there to take the blame. And that's the part of love that I hate. Ooh. it's ever been hurt. Then I'm back to feeling that same old pain. And that's a part of love that I hate. 'Cause you think you're gonna make it, finally he's the one. Then he takes your world and breaks it, just like that he's gone. He'll leave you there to take the blame. And that's a part of love that I hate. That's a part of love that I hate.
TK, that is a great song.
Thank you.
Did you write all those words yourself?
I had help writing that one. I had some good friends help me out with this one.
That's a very grown-up song. And you're what? How old are you?
I'm 16.
16. You got a bright future ahead of you.
Thank you.
That's really a great song. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you some applause right here. You deserve it.
Thank you.
They like it. They like it a lot.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play. This one's probably one of my favorite originals, and it's called Rodeo Queen. They say they all ride away. They weren't born or made to stay. It's like trying to love a Mustang and that wants to run. And who I knew I was twisted and barbed wire, wrapped in a bed fire, and you knew it too, but you just kept roping me in. You said I was the sunset, said you were a shore bed, you saw forever inside of my eyes. We kicked the dust up, we shot the moon out, but cowboy, I'm lonely and wondering why. You said I was your everything, then you gave the ring to the rodeo queen. You make it look easy, breaking hearts and leaving things. But when you pass that old road, you'll be thinking of me. And who you head to, the next town you get to, and you'll watch your ride. When the buckles one night is done, tell me, does she still shine so bright? You said I was the sunset, said you were a shore bed, you saw forever inside of my eyes. We kicked the dust up, we shot the moon out, but cowboy, I'm lonely and wondering why. You said I was your everything, and you gave the ring to the rodeo queen. You said I was the sunset, said you were a shore bed, you saw forever inside inside of my eyes. We kicked the dust up, we shot the moon out, but cowboy, I'm lonely and wondering why. You said I was your everything, and you gave the ring to the rodeo queen. Thank you very much. Hold on, I was out playing last night and I broke a string on stage, and so I just replaced my strings last night, and so they're going all haywire on me. There we go. But this next song I'm gonna do is one I wrote with a friend of mine when I was about 14 years old. When I knew absolutely nothing about love, but still ended up writing a song about it. Out in the driveway, keys in my hand, East Texas rain pouring down. We sure never saw this as part of the plan, but now I feel time's running out. So tell me what I need to do. Just say stay, and I'll turn around, walk right back into your arms. Just say stay, and we'll work this out. I'll let you hold on to my heart, but don't let this thing go too far. Just say stay. How did this get started? We don't even know. We're two people crazy in love. We never remember what we fought about by the time we finally make up. And I don't want to give up on us, so say stay, and I'll turn around, walk right back into your arms. Just say stay, and we'll work this out. I'll let you hold on to my heart, but don't let this thing go too far. Just say stay. It's one little word. How hard could it be? You can't hold it back and still hold on to me. So say stay, and I'll turn around, walk right back into your arms. Just say stay, and we'll work this out. I'll let you hold on to my heart, but don't let this thing go too far. Just say
Beautiful.
Alrighty. Thank you. I'm going to play one I have not played in a really long time, and it used to be one of my favorite originals to sing, but this one's called Style. Well, like a little mud on a pickup truck in a hot, hot Texas night. Start grinning when the wheels get to spinning, 'cause a good time about to get to getting right. In my blue jeans, they get getting me through the woods and the creeks and the farms. Turn a sawdust floor to a runway show when you get me in the barn. I'm a little more dolly, little more shiny, little more girly girl, I guess. Got pink in my camo, glitter in my rhinestones while I'm riding rodeo out west. I can hang with the best of them, just like the rest of them, all about a down home life. Got my lip gloss, ass on, blinged out boots on, country girl kind of style. When the bonfire's going like a 6-string strumming a Carrie Underwood song, well, I know all the words and I get them singing and play with my nails done. Really like my makeup mixed with my tractor, mixed with the lace and the crickets and the stars. Wanna make me happy, then dress me up, but I'm a country girl at heart. I'm a little more dolly, little more shiny, little more girly girl, I guess. Got pink in my camo, glitter in my rhinestones while I'm riding rodeo out west. I can hang with the best of them, just like the rest of them, all about a down home life. Got my lip gloss, ass on, blinged out boots on, country girl kind of style. I'm a little more dolly, little more shiny, little more girly girl, I guess. Got pink in my camo, glitter in my rhinestones while I'm riding rodeo out west. I'm a little more dolly, little more shiny, little more girly girl, I guess. Got pink in my camo, glitter in my rhinestones while I'm riding rodeo out west. I can hang with the best of them, just like the rest of them, all about a down home life. Got my lip gloss, ass on, blinged out boots on, country girl kind of style.
All right.
Thank you. Alrighty. I tell you what, this guitar does not want to stay in tunes today.
Well, having a guitar in tune is much overrated.
Yeah,
Most people.
I think I played a good hour last night with that out of tune.
Yeah, most people won't even notice that.
But this next song I'm going to play is a new one, and I'm really excited about it. We're hoping to get it on Texas radio real soon. But this one's called Belong in Texas. You and me, 17, on top of the world, chasing our own dreams. It's all wrote out, say we'll never leave, but these songs keep on calling me to Tennessee. If you're wondering if this might be it for us, can we make it through this long distance love? Sure, I'm packing up this Jeep. Seems like my whole life is heading east, and those 600 miles leave you restless. You know I hate to leave, but I'll be back in a couple weeks, and we can pick it up right where we left it. 'Cause my heart belongs in Texas. Don't think I'm blinded by those neon lights, 'cause I love how those western skies look in your eyes. Hills can't replace those endless plains, so keep my picture in your head until I'm back again. Sure, I'm packing up this Jeep. Seems like my whole life is heading east, and those 600 miles leave you restless. You know I hate to leave, but I'll be back in a couple weeks, and we can pick it up right where we left it. 'Cause my heart belongs in Texas. So you and the rodeo should know I'll always find my way back home. Sure, I'm packing up this Jeep. Seems like my whole life is heading east, and those 600 miles leave you restless. You know I hate to leave, but I'll be back in a couple weeks, and we can pick it up right where we left it. 'Cause my heart, you know my heart, yes, my heart belongs in Texas.
All right.
Thank you.
Two more songs.
Two more?
Two more, yeah.
Okay, cool. In the back of Granny B's closet, beating up pockets with dust all on it. She told me it was his best friend. He left this world on God's grace. She handed it to me, smiling, full of faith that the music would never end. She said I was just like him, battered and worn from years of living, little rust on the worn down strings. But I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it Grandpa's old guitar. Song by song and year by year, it shared my secrets and relieved my tears. With every chapter we turned the page, and nothing amounts to what it's worth. From the pews of the chapel to the mother church, when I finally played on the opera stage, I'll look out and see his face, battered and worn from years of living, little rust on the worn down strings. I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it sing. And I never met the man who made me who I am, but I know I'll go far with Grandpa's old guitar. It's more than just a hand-me-down. This circle of love goes around and around and around. Battered and worn from years of living, little rust on the worn down strings. But I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it sing. And I never met the man who made me who I am, but I know I'll go far. I'm his shining star, thanks to Grandpa's old guitar.
TK, that's a great song. Have
Thank
you
you.
ever? Has that been on the radio yet?
I think it was on Texas radio for a little bit, yeah.
That's
About a year ago,
great,
maybe.
really a great song. I hope that does good for you. Okay,
Thank
one more
you.
song, and
All right.
that'll be it for today. Till next time.
All righty, I'm gonna go out with a song that it's called Nashville Under My Boots. You know what, actually, I'm gonna do Biggest Texas. I haven't done that one in a while. This small town just can't hold me. It just can't take me where I need to go. And before too long, I'll get to leaving. Find new ways to break free and new ways to go. But I know that I might be small, but I'll give my all and go where this road takes me. I'll never give up with faith and with the love. I won't let it break me, 'cause God takes my beautiful messes and builds me a dream as big as Texas. It's wild and unbroken and cannot be tamed. And those bright lights tease and taunt me. They stir and they haunt me. They're calling my name, calling my name. 'Cause I might be small, but I'll give my all and go where this road takes me. I'll never give up with faith and with the love. I won't let it break me. 'Cause God takes my beautiful messes and builds me a dream as big as Texas. Thank you.
TK, that was wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful set. It's sure good to hear you again and see you. And hope we can have you back. You're
Yes,
welcome
sir.
anytime.
Thank you.
So good luck with your career, and I know you're going to have a great one and all that kind of stuff. And thank you very much for coming. That was a great
Thank
set.
you.
TK Brown, folks, from Gun Barrel City, Texas. Okay, she's a good one. Now, we don't have no young girl rising star coming up next. We got a physics teacher who plays all kinds of wonderful instruments. And he had a big crowd last night out at Poor David's Pub. Stephen Houpt. Stephen, how you doing?
I'm okay. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you and I can see you. I'm going to get out of your way here. Stephen is going to play several instruments probably today. I don't know. What are you going to play for us today, Stephen? What instruments?
I don't even really know exactly, but I'm going to start off with playing this old Oahu square neck guitar
Oh, yeah.
from 1942.
Beautiful instrument.
Square neck, so you can't actually play it any other way than sitting in your lap very comfortably anyway.
Well, you do a fine job on it, so I'm not worried about that.
All right, well, I'm just going to do this instrumental here,
Okay.
complete with squeaking door.
That's all right. Stephen, that's wonderful. That's great. A great sound too. I got a question. When you write an instrumental song like that, do you think verse, chorus, and that kind of stuff, or is it just
Hail no.
there's no part? Did you have? Is there any kind of structure to it?
I mean, there can be. It depends on what happens. So, there's certain chords that I'm going to use,
Yeah.
and there are certain notes that are going to sound good, and certain notes that sound good together. So that's about it. I mean.
So the old verse, chorus,
some
verse,
of them
chorus.
do have structure, like
Yeah.
I do this instrumental in G that definitely has a structure to it. I mean, this has a structure to it. It's like, like.
It's,
I mean,
it's beautiful. It's very, 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 very.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah, I got it
hypnotic.
in open D minor tuning. So,
Yeah.
anyway,
Anyway, great job. I love that kind of music, and that's a good pickup you got on that thing too. Is that a Fishman?
no, this is actually a Sunrise pickup.
Sunrise. Okay.
Yeah,
Great sound.
they've been around for a long time. They're handmade by some guy out in California. They're expensive. They cost $350 or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard of them.
Which is actually I was lucky because the guitar, including the pickup, cost $350.
You got a steal there.
Yeah,
The pickup cost you $350 if you bought it new.
I know.
Yeah.
And I like that pickup too. It's got it adapts to pedals real well. Sometimes acoustic guitars don't
Yeah.
work real well with pedals, but some pickups anyway. Sorry, I've changed one string and now all the other ones are going to change. But anyway, so that one's still good. That one's off flat. So last night I played a show with a blues band at Poor David's Pub. Blues band's called Strictly Tableau, and a friend of mine came up with that name. It's kind of like play on Strictly Taboo.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got my box of harmonicas here. Here's my box of harmonicas that I use in the show, and I don't use them all, but and I play cross harp. I don't know how you play, Harry.
I do cross harp on a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my latest harmonica right here. This is a good one. This is made by Seidel,
Never heard of that.
German company. Like Charlie Musselwhite uses these.
Yeah.
And stuff. Anyway, Seidel, and this thing is all stainless steel. The whole thing is stainless steel.
Even inside of it, the comb,
Including
and
the reeds and everything. It's all stainless steel instead of like usually harmonicas have brass reeds.
Can Can you change the reeds if one goes flat?
Yeah, you can. You can do that. And this one harmonica costs $120.
I believe it. Yeah.
So anyway, so I play things like, choking on my own spit.
That sounds good. You're supposed to grunt in between those notes, you know.
Well, that's right. I forgot the grunting part.
You forgot the grunt. That sounds great, yeah.
Yeah.
Sound a little bit like some of the stuff old Woody Guthrie used to do.
Yeah, it sounds different when I play it through my harmonica microphone and in my amplifier and stuff, I got one of those old 1973-ish Fender amplifier. Excuse me. I think I got this in tune now.
Have you ever put do you have a brace, that you can hold it, a harmonica holder?
Yeah,
so you can-
I have a really hard time with that. I know you do that, but I it's not coordinated enough to do that. And then plus I can't get the right tone off the harmonica if I'm having that thing in a brace. But Bob Dylan's great at it. I like the way you do it, but not for me.
I think Bob Dylan started off using a coat hanger. I think he made his own brace.
Well, this is a song I wrote a while ago. I was sitting at a dinner table out at old St. Mark's School of Texas where I teach, and this is before the pandemic when everybody used to be able to eat together. And at any rate, these friends of mine that were sitting there were having this conversation, and I was trying to get into the conversation, and there was no way I could get into the conversation because these guys are like ridiculous extroverts, and I'm not. So I wrote this song called The Introvert Blues. See if I can remember how it goes though. Did you ever feel left out when you were in a crowd? Did you ever feel left out when you were in a crowd? Did you ever want to talk? Thought you'd be too loud. You want to say something, no way to get it in. You want to say something, there's no way to get it in. You just sit there, let them spin and spin. Then welcome to my world. You're an introvert like me. Welcome to my world. You're an introvert like me. The talkers go on talking. You want to climb a tree. Yeah. All right.
That's good. And you just kind of ended that one.
Yeah, I haven't played that song in a long time, and I didn't even remember how to play it until the last verse. You know, like you gotta play the notes and sing them at the same time. You know, like,
Yeah.
well, welcome to my world. You're an introvert like me, and you have no idea how hard it is to sing that song because you know I'm an introvert, so it's a problem.
That's a great idea for a song.
I need some choruses though.
You can have some fun with that.
Yeah, I gotta think up a chorus for that one. I bet that would be pretty easy to do, actually. Well, this is a little bit different. This one's called A Relationship Sandwich. In the beginning, I did nothing to win you. In quick moments, we drew near. Blood grew distant and parted. In the end, I did nothing to lose you. It was almost like eating a relationship sandwich. Tasted great at the beginning, got full about halfway through. And in the end, it was gone. All right.
Well, hang on. I'm going to give you some applause.
Yeah, I heard you doing that before.
If I can find it here. Okay, here we go. Hang on. See, you end your songs too quick there, and I'm not prepared for the applause.
Not prepared.
I got to have my finger on the applause button. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so this is one that I wrote a while ago, and I don't usually play it on this guitar. This guitar is kind of bluesy. That has nothing to do with the song right there. Sorry about that. Just can't help it with this guitar, you know, because it's such the way it is, you know.
What do you mean that's the way it is?
What?
What do you mean that's the way it is?
That's the way, you know, you just can't help it, man.
Sounds great.
but it has nothing to do with the song. See, that's the problem. You want to play this stuff that
it sounds cool, like when you buzz the strings just a little bit. That's a cool sound.
yeah, I like this one too.
That's earthy.
Anyway, back to the song.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
That's okay.
it's fun to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut tight the door. A big storm is coming. Thunder rattles the panes. Dark clouds roll over the hills. Rain soaks through. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. In winter we made tracks coming through the snow. Imagine a place in time, a safe place to go. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. In winter we made tracks coming through the snow. Imagine a place in time, a safe place to go. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. thank y'all so much for this pleasant time with y'all.
Folks, that was Stephen Houpt,
Yeah.
and we're going to have him back. And there's Don Wall. Don Wall, how you doing, Don? Been over there listening? So
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys so much, and been a great show. Appreciate y'all's support. And
Harry, let me put in a quick plug for
okay, go
this
ahead.
new interface that I got.
Okay,
It's a Universal Audio Apollo Solo.
okay. Is that a good? It sounded great.
It takes the place of that Scarlett thing.
You think it's better? Is it easier to use, or it sounds
Well,
great.
I have to use it because I got this new Apple computer with Thunderbolt plugins and stuff.
Yeah.
And this thing is designed to be used with that, whereas the Scarlett thing is not.
It sounds great.
I think it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it does.
So
Yeah.
anyway, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, thank you, and a great set. And Don, thank you, great set. And man, I love that background you got, Don.
Oh, that sunrise?
That's all right. You should be able to sell that picture.
Yeah.
Or something.
Maybe.
That's a great sunset picture. Yeah. Okay, folks, that's it for today. We appreciate it, and guys, we will see y'all next time. And thank you all you folks over on Facebook. Push that little red button on there on the screen, and
Okay, thanks.
and it'll all be over. Thanks. Have a nice weekend.